Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be doing top 10 best movies 2017. I made one video of this but the audio wasn't great, so I'm going to be making another one and let's get started. Hashtag 1 Kong Skull Island. So here it says Kong Skull Island and it right where the O is, which is the sun, there is a crash landing plane that seems to be falling because of Kong. And it says right here, "All hail the king." So that's a pretty creepy thing. And with Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, John Goodman, Early Larson, Chin, I can't read that or this one, Terry Matari, and John C. Riley. Sorry about that. Here is another image. You can't read any of the words, really. Here's Kong with helicopters above the clouds, and it seems that he is very large, and intruders have came into Skull Island. Here is Tom Hiddleston right here on Skull Island, and here is like a buffalo, what it seems to be, and it is showing us that the island that Kong lives on, every animal there is at least 20 times the size the real animal is itself. And let's move on to the next image. Those actually were images. And here is a picture of a Navy guy or an Army man on on a skull island, and he is letting off a bomb, and there's green smoke coming out of that bomb, which means it's about to blow up. And you can faintly see right up here where my pointer is that's Kong, and it is about to kill this army man. This image right here, here's Tom Hiddleston on some part of the island, which you should actually see this movie. It's a pretty good movie. So there's a certain type of evil animal that is eating all their army men, and they are trying to stop that. And here's Samuel L. Jackson, the general of all the army men. Hashtag 2 John Wick Chapter 2. It seems that John Wick here, right here, is loading up a gun, or reloading a gun to try to fight people, and he must have just been in a very bad fight because there's blood all over him, as you can see. Here's John Wick again, even more destroyed on his face, and he looks like, I don't not 100% sure because I never saw this, but it looks like he's saving or killing someone next to an RV or a home. And I saw this. I thought this thing where my pointer is was a laser, which looks pretty interesting. And let's move on to the next image. Here's John Wick again, with people crowded around him. I don't know if that's the filming camera, or if that's just like in the movie. And he is with his pit bull, and John Wick's pit bull looks strong. It definitely does. It's running at full speed. So is John Wick to try to stop a case or kill people. I just added this one for fun. He is playing with his dog, with his little tennis ball, and the pit bull looks cute. And he looks. This probably is a very good part in the movie. Probably the one of the most least violent things. Hashtag 3 The Mummy. Here is a remake of The Mummy, and let's move on to the next one. Right here is Tom Cruise. I don't know his name for sure in the movie, but he has found a prison that is holding mummies, and they find this mummy right here. That looks pretty terrifying to me, and it was a, a person who was buried alive in this tomb. Here's Tom Cruise on the plane because he's an explorer and he's taking it back to his town or his place he works. But then Mummy makes these very bad, ugly creatures come and attack the plane that they are on. And this is the mummy when it comes out of its tomb. Hashtag 4 Wonder Woman. Here is an image of the title or the what's it called, the poster, and let's move on to the next image. Here's Wonder Woman on our island, and she is an Amazon slash goddess, and she has these superpowers in her. I don't know what they're called, and they have superpowers, and they're like they have electricity, and when someone tries to hurt her, they like fly away from her or something like that. So I'm describing it terrible. I'm sorry, guys. And she finds this guy on her island, and he's in World War II, and he's trying to stop the Germans. So they team up, Wonder Woman and Chris Pine. And since she's from an island, she is terrible at hiding things. So here is a sword, and she's trying to kill somebody. So she is obviously bad at it because these people don't even see the sword yet. They look like they already saw it, which is very strange. Hashtag 5 Get Out. Get Out is a very scary film that you are about to hear some things about. So, this is the main character. I have no idea what his name is because I didn't see it. And here is his girlfriend, and he is visiting her family. And he discovers some things. And this is his girlfriend's father. And I did not find a image of her mother, but here's some more things. So he discovers things that's not right about the house, and he finds some very horrific things. He sees this doctor screaming, and he is scared to death. He has no idea what to do. I have no idea if this has anything to do with Get Out, this picture right here that my pointer's on, but it seems that he has just something as terrible just happened to him, and he's sobbing. Hashtag 6 Logan. This is a movie that was actually taken place after the movie's coming out next year in 2019 called uh, Adventures Infinity. So Logan was one of the survivors, and he lives in the desert, and it is a departed land, a ghost town. Everything is a ghost town in ghost cities, stuff like that, and it's very hard to live. But Logan was not the only survivor of Avengers Infinity War. Charles also survived, and something. some things happen that I'm not going to say, but let's just move on to the next image. So Logan is trying to protect this young girl. I don't know how they are related, but bad people are trying to attack them, and it's not good. And I just put up this picture because Wolverine has been around for probably 50 years now, and this is a pretty cool that was a long time ago. And look at, just think of it today and back then. #7 Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Men Tell No Tales. So this is a movie. I will not explain it in this image because it's just the title of this image. Let's go to the next image now. So this is Captain Jack Sparrow when he was a child, and he is next to another ship. This is the Spanish captain of the ship, and he runs in right over here where my pointer is into lava. And Jack Sparrow can save them, but he doesn't. This is him today. This was, I think, after many years, and people are hate him and are trying to kill him. And then he discovers when he goes back to sea that the captain that I showed you in the other image just a few images ago, he landed in lava, and all of his crew is now torn up to dirty, ugly pieces, and this is them as zombies and stuff like that, or ghosts. They chase Captain Jack Sparrow wherever he goes, and but they can't go on sand, so it's really hard to chase them. But they can walk on water. And then they go on this island, and his bottle that holds the black pearl, he later releases it, and it grows to back to its normal size, and he is able to sail on the black pearl once again. #8 Beauty and the Beast. So this is Belle, and she's having a great life, and she goes to visit her father, and he goes to get her at Belle a birthday present, and it's a rose. Gaston is there, and he is in love with Belle, and he tries to be in love with Belle, but Belle doesn't want to be in love with Gaston. And Belle's dad finds this beast of some sort that looks terrifying, and it looks like it has been killing things. Very interesting things, you know? And she goes to find her father, and she finds that beast, and she finds the rose that is keeping him alive, the beast alive. But and he needs someone to fall in love with him, or else he will be a beast forever. And then they start dancing, and then they start dating, and then they finally get to love each other. But Gaston tries to come over there and tries to kill them. He tries to kill the beast. #9 Guardians of the Galaxy. So here is Star-Lord shooting some and doing his regular job. But then he crashes on a planet and meets his father. And he doesn't trust him that well. And so they find this this interesting bug thingy, insect thingy, and she helps father sleep every night. Hashtag 10 life. And here it looks pretty creepy the way this says this. It says we are better off alone. So a group of people go to space. They're having regular times here, just an image of space. And then they hear something, and one astronaut goes to the back. And they discover something horrifying. As you can see, she is screaming, and that does not seem right. And this is Ryan Reynolds, as far as I know, confused about what this thing is. I'm not 100% sure if that's just a joke, because that kind of looks like the evil Spider-Man. So, but it's a very creepy thing that happens. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Sharkngator. And if I have 10 more likes, I will make another video and just mention in the comments below how much what video you want me to make of, and also I want you to comment down below which background picture every ending of the video will be. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.